It does a lot, really. My teammates encourage me, because my knee got swollen, and I know it's gonna be out for some time. So, getting my rhythm back during practice, those guys pushed me. They didn't take it easy on me. They attacked me. So it was practice being so difficult, and Coach McCall wanted it to be that way. It made it so much easier to translate to the game.
What do you like to play with having Pickett on the other side?
Thank you, bro. I was scared. It's eating me alive in here.
What's it like to play with you?
No, they're not too bad.
Tonight, after you guys have played against each other for so many years.
What was it?
Was it playing against Jalen tonight?
Jalen? Playing against Jalen was cool. I played against him once my freshman year at Norfolk State University, and he was a force. But it's kind of cool, years later, he's still playing. It was really cool.
Trent, your career high was 13 with Penn State. You've already broken that twice, and now you get to set it again against your former guys. I saw your quote with CBS Sports about how it was weird in the first half, but now just being able to look back on the full 40 minutes, how do you feel you did tonight?
I think I did pretty good. Even in the first half when I wasn't scoring, I thought I was playing pretty well defensively, and we were coming together as a team. And then the second half, I was just I got to give it to him a little bit. So, it was cool. It was really fun.
Did you take any of this personally at all, or did you try and kind of separate it being them, or did you want to feed into that emotion a little bit for yourself?
I took it a little personally, yeah. Just the last 4 years have been really tough for me personally. So, I just kind of tried to come out with an edge. And then, playing against my best friend, we were best friends for 4 years, roommates for 4 years. We were chopping it up in the first half, and then the second half, I was like, we gotta not friends anymore. It's time to put it on them. So.
What do you think tonight's win says about your team on the defensive end and effort level?
I think it shows how really good we can be. We got a lot of guys that can step up, clearly. So from Dibaji to CJ to Rich, I don't know how many people we had in double figures tonight, but a lot of teams, a lot of teams can't do that. If we can get 4 or 5 guys in double figures every night, I think we can win a lot of games.
CJ, how do you feel Coach McCall has integrated you into the offense these last couple of games?
I'm saying
How do you feel Coach McCall has integrated you into the offense so far these last couple of games?
I feel pretty good with him inserting me into the offense. Like I said, coming off an injury, missing out like 3 weeks of basketball, I didn't really know, kind of lost my spot and feelings, and he just puts all of us in great situations for us to thrive at what we do best. So I feel pretty good.
Trent, McCall said that last night he called you and told you to kind of not put too much pressure on yourself. How much did that phone call mean to you going into tonight's game?
It showed that he cared, and he knew that all the things I've been through the last 4 years, and he knew that it would be a pretty emotional game. So he just wanted to check up on me, make sure I was okay. And yeah, he told me, he's like, don't let yourself get away. Just stay solid, and you'll be fine.
What did you guys? I was going to say, you told us before the season how you didn't feel like you were able to use your complete skill set when you were at Penn State. So how fulfilling is it to basically fill every single stat tonight against them in a 20-point win?
It feels great, just it's like a backpack taken off me almost. I got loose, and I got comfortable. And once I get comfortable, I think I can do a lot of good things on the floor.
CJ, when the coaching change happened in Albany, and obviously you were close with Coach Brown, what made you decide that you and Mathis was the right place for you to continue and finish your career?
When Coach Brown decided to depart, I was looking into a couple things. Me especially coming off my knee injury. I needed a good rehab. I wanted to play at a higher conference. So the coaching staff really brought me in, and one of the trainers that I really liked brought me in, and they had like this plan, this system, and me and my family loved it, and then now I'm here.
What does it do for you guys when you can get some points and energy from the fight like that? Because you're going to get the defense, but what does it add when he's able to provide the scoring as well?
I think it's huge. It shows that when he's really locked in, he can do really, really well, and I think that's super good for us. It shows that we have a little depth on the team, other people who can score. So I think that's great. I'm super happy for him, that he went off a little bit tonight.
It's scary when he gets going.
That too, yeah. He's really talented, really, really talented.
And I don't think teams know, how much depth we have. And him just coming in and doing that, is amazing. Like he had 1 3, then hit a pull-up 3, and I'm like, oh my God, like, we're the best team in the world. I'm like when I see that.
This is just a question for both of you. What was just the message coming off that loss to Yale over the weekend?
What wasn't the message?
Yeah, I think it was just how are we going to handle adversity, you know? We lost by 20, and then we come back and win at home to beat a Big Ten team by 20. That's big time. Like, it's huge. It shows how much we can really flip around. If we lose a game, whatever, get past it, move on, get better. Let's go to the next one.
You've got 3-3 coming up this coming weekend. I know, probably takes you guys back to like the AAU days with that many games at once. Is there anything that you guys do differently, either mentally or physically, when you play that much in a short span of time?
I mean, we practice pretty much every day. You know, days after games are lighter. We just watch film and stuff. But we went hard yesterday. You know, we got beat pretty bad the night before. So the message was like, we're getting after it today. And practice was pretty chippy. Everyone was screaming at each other.
Boy, was we.
I probably started it a little bit.
He did.
But no, it was good. And then the road trip coming up tomorrow, technically an off day, but we got to travel. So we're just going to rest up, get our bodies right, and then, move forward. Who do we play next?
Weaver State, maybe?
Weaver State. So, yeah, scout them and just get ready.
Over a long period season, obviously mentally wise, it's going to be tough to kind of stay in it at all times. Like as you saw in the Yale game, not been as there as you were tonight. So how do you kind of train yourselves to be able to have that mental stamina to endure an entire season in college basketball?
I'll take this one too.
Yeah.
I think it's just finding other things that you enjoy doing outside of basketball. Because basketball can get really, it can get a lot at sometimes. Especially when you're in the heart of the season, you got practice and you try get on a plane, play a game, come back at 1 a.m., then you got to wake up the next day, go to class. So it can be really taxing, just trying to find other things that you enjoy doing, playing video games with each other, going out to eat as a team, stuff like that, just to get your mind off whatever. So.
All right, last one for the guys, if you got them. You all set? Thanks, fellas.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
You guys have a wonderful night.